Hi guys, welcome back to my booktube channel Read with Harshu. So let's continue with the book today. And Then There Were None, Chapter 7. Mr. Justice Wargrave thought to himself, Armstrong, remember him in the witness box. Very correct and cautious. All doctors are damn fools. Harley Street ones are the worst of a lot. And his mind dwelt malevolently on a recent interview he had with a survey personage in that very street. Aloud he grunted, Drinks are in the hall. Dr. Armstrong said, I must go and pay my respects to my host and hostess. Mr. Justice Wargrave closed his eyes again, looking decidedly reptilian, and said, You can't do that. Dr. Armstrong was startled. Why not? The judge said, No host and hostess. Very curious state of affairs. Don't understand this place. Dr. Armstrong stared at him for a minute. When he thought the old gentleman had actually gone to sleep, Wargrave suddenly said, Did you know Constance Culmington? No, I'm afraid I don't. It's not of consequence, said the judge. Very vague women and practically unreadable handwriting. I was just wondering if I did come to the wrong house. Dr. Armstrong shook his head and went on up to the house. Mr. Justice Wargrave reflected on the subject of Constance Culmington, undependable like all women. His mind went on to the two women in the house, the tight-lipped old maid and the girl. He didn't care for the girl, cold-blooded young hussy. No, 3 women, if you counted the Rogers women. Odd creature, she looked scared to that. Respectable pair and knew their job. Rogers coming up out on the terrace that minute. The judge asked him, Is Lady Constance Culmington expected? Do you know? Rogers said at him, No, sir, not to my knowledge. The judge's eyebrows rose, but he only grunted. He thought, Soldier Island, yea, there is a fly in the ointment. Scene 8. Anthony Marston was in his bath. He luxuriated in the steaming water. His limbs had felt cramped after his long drive. Very few thoughts passed through his head. Anthony was a creature of sensation and of action. He thought to himself, Must go through with it, I suppose, and thereafter dismissed everything from his mind. Warm steaming water, tired limbs, presently a shave, a cocktail, dinner, and after. Scene 9. Mr. Bloor was tying his tie. He wasn't very good at this sort of thing. Did he look all right? He supposed so. Nobody had been exactly cordial to him. Funny the way they all eyed each other, as though they knew. Well, it was up to him. He didn't mean to bungle his job. He glanced at the framed nursery rhyme over the mantelpiece. Neat touch, having that there. He thought, Remember this island when I was a kid. Never thought I'd been doing this sort of job in a house here. Good thing perhaps. that one can't foresee the future. Scene 10. General MacArthur was frowning to himself. Damn it all, the whole thing was deceived. Odd. Not at all what he'd been led to expect. For 2 pence, he'd make an excuse and get away, throw up the whole business. But the motorboat had gone back to the mainland. He'd have to stay. The fellow Lombard now, he was a queer chap, not straight. He'd swear the man wasn't straight. Scene 11. As the gong sounded, Philip Lombard came out of his room and walked to the head of the stairs. He moved like a panther, smoothly and noiselessly. There was something of the panther about him altogether, a beast of prey, pleasant to the eye. He was smiling to himself. A week, yeah. He was going to enjoy that week. Scene 12. In her bedroom, Emily Brent, dressed in black silk, ready for dinner, was reading her Bible. Her lips moved as she followed the words. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own food taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. The wicked shall be turned to hell. Her lips tight closed. She shut the Bible. Rising, she pinned a caringrome brooch at her neck and went down to the dinner. Hey guys, thank you for watching and do subscribe to my channel Read with Harshu and stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.